look at what you can get for your money in Galicia. Okay, we've got the drone with us as well, so we're going to pop the drone up in the sky so we can have a look at the roof and the land, and we'll show you around. I think there's a lot of potential with this property. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's livable. Hi Mum! You've got that gorgeous view with the fields and the corn. How lovely is that? I'm going to show you through the house. I'm going to give you a little tour. The spider on me. Just imagine sitting on your loo, looking out your window, and seeing horses out there. I'm sorry, what? The question that is on all of your minds is the price. How much does something like this go for in Galicia, rural Galicia? How much? We're Georgina and David. In March 2025, we packed up our lives in Menorca and made the epic journey across Spain in our little car with our 2 cats to relocate to Galicia, northwest Spain. After rising rental prices and struggling for years to get onto the property ladder, we knew something had to change. Feeling financially pushed out of our home, we decided to pour our life savings into this abandoned stone house in rural Spain, where we'll be living a more sustainable way of life and renovating this property into our dream home. Each day we'll be facing new challenges, starting new projects and exploring the beauty of green Spain. So join us on our journey amongst the pines, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you love a good starting over story. So, hi guys! Hello, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome to Amongst the Pines with David and myself. I'm Georgina. And if you are not new here, if you are already a subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Today we've got a slightly different video for you guys, and I'm actually really excited to show you. So our neighbours, Pepe and Henna, who are in the car in front, in the Renault Megane, in that silver Renault Megane, they are taking us to their other house, which they've actually got up for sale. So we're going to go and take a look at that now, and we're going to show you, we're going to bring you along so you can have a look at what you can get for your money in Galicia. It's only about 5 kilometres away from our house, so it's in the region of like Gitiriz, which is sort of in between. It comes under the Lugo province, but it's sort of, when you look on the map, between A Coruña and Lugo. So yeah, so come along with us, and if anybody is interested in the house, or maybe you've stumbled across this video because you're looking at moving to Galicia, or maybe you've stumbled across this video because you like northern Spain, whatever your reason is, if you found this video and you like this house, you can get in touch with us, leave us a comment, and feel free to reach out if you are genuinely interested. Oh yeah, and just an idea for you guys, if you're in the UK, or maybe you're from Menorca like we were, or somewhere else, and you're unable to actually get here in Galicia, but you've seen a property that you are interested in, and you're genuinely interested, and you're not just time wasters, because we will not tolerate that, but if you are genuinely interested and you have no means of being able to actually get here to have a look at a house, let us know, because we would actually be quite willing to go to the property for you, show you it on the video, and you know, record it for you and show you it virtually. So let us know, because we know how hard it is when you're looking for somewhere to buy but you're actually in a different country, and if you're working and you've got kids or something like that, you've got commitments at home and you can't get there, but the house is up for sale and you don't want someone else to grab it, and you're really genuinely interested, you've got no one there to view it for you, it can be quite frustrating. So let us know if that's something that you'd be interested in. Feel free to reach out. We're very reachable. Reach out to us, and we'll be happy to help. All right. Anyways, I'm going to show you a bit of the road, because we've not been this way before. It's a lovely drive. It's right out in the sticks. Nice and rural, surrounded by countryside. We've got fields. Chicken and banana. Turn that down. Lovely forests. Really, really pretty rural area. Sorry about the camera bouncing around a bit, but it is what it is. Really lovely private drive to it. So you're not getting out now, don't run her over.
I'm going to run over.
Okay, we've got the drone with us as well, so we're going to pop the drone up in the sky so we can have a look at the roof and the land, and we'll show you around. Yeah, just getting stuck on stuff. So this is the house just behind me here, this white house. That looks cute. And it's so rural and so peaceful here. Oh, this is nice. Got a lot of potential here because it's just the most idyllic spot. You can see where we are, and you'll see it on the drone with the drone footage. There's a granary here, which is just beautiful. But look around, look at where we are, and listen. Peace. Stunning location. Yeah, so it is about 5 kilometers, maybe less, from where we live. It's not far at all, and it's just lovely. It's just really, really lovely location. Yes, the house needs work, so if you're work shy, this is not the house for you. If you're not good with DIY, it's not the house for you, unless you've got money that you can pay a builder, pay people to do it, fine. If you don't like spiders and you're afraid of getting your hands dirty, this is not the house for you. But if you like us and you think, do you know what, I want a project in the middle of nowhere, well, not in the middle of nowhere, but rural, and a house with good bones and potential, come here, come to Galicia. I mean, I'm standing here, I can see a horse. See if I can zoom in. Oh, there's more horses there, I didn't even see. There's more horses there. It's like 3 horses there. There's a horse over there in that field. We've got neighbour over there, and I think maybe 2 houses there. It looks like maybe 2 houses. We'll see it better with the drone footage. Oh my goodness. Horsey went running around the house. Oh. You can see neighbours over there as well, because I can see some children playing in the swimming pool. So this is the back of the house. This looks like the drain pipe from the bathroom. So that must be the bathroom up there, that window, I'm assuming. I'll do a swoop of the house so you can see properly, but that little window right at the top in the corner there, where my finger is, that must be the attic, and it looks like it's not very well sealed up. But I'll show you around the rest of the house. These oak trees, oh my gosh, I mean, look at this oak tree. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, I'm just picturing it. You could just put a nice little bench under here, do a nice area. Oh my gosh, you could have a gorgeous garden under here. You could even put a pond. Can you imagine? Dig out a little pond over here. Put a nice bench, seating area, because it's tall enough. Look, tall enough to fully clear it. I'm 5'4", just for reference. And I can fully clear that, and it's a beautiful tree. It offers a nice bit of shade as well. And they've got these slabs below it as well, which has already got foundation for putting a bench down. Don't know what's in here. It's like a chicken coop, I guess. You could use this as a chicken coop, or if you've got some goats. I guess this is what they would use as their barn. Looks alright. There is a hole there. And there's a little window there. Stupid me, I'm such an idiot. But look at the footwear I decide to wear whilst coming to look at this house. Because I'm a pleb. So I don't want to like walk in too far. But don't know what that is, little alcove. Or maybe there used to be like a window or something like that, because there obviously used to be a window here as well. But there's this outhouse here as well, which is completely covered in ivy, tree ivy, but you could clean this up and rebuild this and have this as your garage. Because it's a great location. I mean, look, you can see it's been made with breeze blocks. It does have an asbestos roof on that, which is very, very typical for here in Galicia. From when they would build these houses and build these barns and garages, they did use a lot of asbestos. There are ways of disposing of that and people that you can contact to come and get rid of it. Or if you're happy to just leave it there, you can build on top of it. As it's only when you bash it and you smash it and then it breaks away and goes dusty that it's actually dangerous. But a lot of the older properties here do have some form of asbestos. We have a little bit on our property as well, which we do plan on getting rid of at some point in the future, but we're not prioritising it right now because it's not broken and it's not in our way. So you would come in down this road, drive in here and drive up to the house. I'm going to show you through the house. I'm going to give you a little tour so you can see through the entrance and the down lower level, and then I'll go up the stairs and I'll show you upstairs as well. And if I've missed anything, or you want more footage, or you want to see more, reach out, because these are our neighbours and they'll gladly give us the key to come back up here anytime to do another little video for you guys, or check anything or anything you want. So just reach out. So anyways, I'm just going to walk up to the property now. David's got the drone in the air. David's having fun with the drone, which we'll show you the drone footage throughout the video, so keep watching because I've got more for you. Then we'll take some screenshots so you can see them. I'll pop them on the screen here so you can see the size of the plot from above. So this is the front of the house here. So as I walked from over there, so that could be the driveway, so you could drive in here, have a driveway here, turn this into your garage, so you could drive in, park your car and come up here, and this is your entrance. You could do a lovely entrance here as well, like maybe with a couple of steps coming up, nice little handrail coming down. It is very rustic. The doorway is really wide. The doorway is actually wide enough for a wheelchair. It is a really wide entrance doorway. You will see from here, it is a very wide doorway. Oh, I love the knocker. Is that a knocker? That's awesome. It's like a really old knocker. I like that. So anyways, I'm gonna get distracted, George. So you come in and you can see we've got a really nice long walkway right ahead of me. So you could have a lovely entrance. I do hope that they are charging this guy rent, because he's a big boy. But yeah, so you could have a nice long entrance. You could put a nice, like bench area here with a cloak stand. Lovely area, nice big mirror on the wall here. You could have some hanging plants as you're coming in. You could make it really, really stylish because it's so wide. I would say, I mean, what would you say? 1.5 meters, about 1.5 meters wide, I would guess. And then to your left, we've got a door, which is actually a slidey barn door. I don't know. Oh, it's really stiff. Really stiff. I'm just going to leave that because I don't want to break anything. But it is actually on runners. Excuse the dead spiders, but it is actually on runners. So it's a really, really great way to actually save space by not having a door that opens inwards or outwards. out into the hallway or inwards into the kitchen. So to have a slidey door is a really great way to keep everything hidden and away, but also having a door. I'm trying to put a nice spin on it because I'll be honest, this house is something, it's a lot of work, but it's big. Look at this. I'm going to stand, so I'm standing right at the back of the kitchen here. I'm just going to do a swoop so you can see. And this you'll find is very, very typical of Galicia and Asturias. They would have a really big kitchen and they would gather the family and they will sit here. This is very typical. You look at a lot of houses in Galicia, in Asturias, in northern Spain, and the kitchens are very, very similar to this, where they've got the bench seating along the back with a big marble worktops, and then you've got these like Aga. The spider on me. You've got these like big Agas, and then I think you put the. Oh, it's actually got wood and pine cones in there, so you light that, and it heats up, and it gets really, really hot, just like a log burner would. Like if you're in the UK and you've got a log burner, very, very similar. And then they've got this little cooker. Look at the little cooker. The house comes with everything in it. Not that there's much in it, but the house would come with everything in it. I mean, to be honest with you, you probably want to knock all of this out and start again. But the ground, there's no tiles. There's nothing down, it's just concrete. All of the floor is just concrete throughout this entire property. So it would take some money and some elbow grease getting this clean. Probably need to be rewired as well at some point, I would think, because the wiring looks very old. You can see cables running up to this bulb. There should be a bulb there, it looks like. Cables running down to this, but these are very old switches and boxes that you can see. The transformer boxes are very, very old. And then it runs along here and another one here. Again, very, very old plugs. So it would be beneficial to get an electrician in to redo the wiring. So come out of the kitchen, so you can see there's the front door. I've come out of the kitchen and I've turned left. Straight ahead, there's another door. Ooh, it's a bit windy. It's blowing and we've got the windows open. And in this downstairs bedroom, there is a sink. A random little sink. And a little mirror. Hi! Hi, Mum! And the views, I mean, the views are just to die for. They're absolutely stunning. I mean, talk about peace. How peaceful is that? Absolutely gorgeous. So this bedroom, as I say, you've got a little sink. So at least there's plumbing. If you wanted to turn this into a bathroom, you absolutely could. You could put or even a little ensuite. I mean, this is a single bed frame. It's only a single bed frame, but the bedroom, I would say, is big enough to put a double bed in here. If you put the headboard along there, coming down. Or, in fact, you could even partition it off. Just make a small little toilet sink area here at the back, and then have this bit here as the bedroom. You could quite comfortably do that. Or, failing that, you could even turn this into a little sitting room, so that you've got like the kitchen and then a sitting room in here. Yeah, you could comfortably put a nice sofa along the back there, maybe a log burner in here. TV on the wall, little rug, be really comfortable. And then you've obviously got this gorgeous view, which is just stunning. So, I mean, I don't think you'd be able to, you can't, this looks like a load-bearing wall, so you wouldn't be able to take that down. But if you're a builder and you know what you're doing, you might be able to open it up, I don't know. I mean, if you could open it up, it would lend itself to so much more space in here. Maybe if you could column this and you could put some supporting beams in and take out some of this wall and then actually open this up. And when you come in through the front door, maybe you could have one really big open kitchen, diner, living room. That would be stunning. That would be stunning, because then you've got your kitchen and you could keep all of this, have all of this as your lounge. If you're able to take out some of this wall, you would have to keep columns, supporting columns and beams in here of some kind. But it's an idea. It's an idea because obviously you've got such a big entrance way here with not a lot to do. Like it's 1.5 meters wide, but not enough space to put like a sofa or a TV or be comfortable. So it's just wasted space. But you could absolutely, if you know the right people, you could speak to somebody to see if you could get this taken out and a beam or beams put in, supporting beams, to open this up so that you've got more space. Anyways, it's an idea. And then at the back there, in that back room with a little sink, you could maybe turn that into a bathroom downstairs or a spare guest bedroom. So anyways, we're going to go up. So up the stairs. These tiles are actually quite nice. I think they clean up really nicely. So as you come up the stairs, I'll just show you, I've got this like balcony overlooking the stairs and this big open space, which is again is very typical of these Galician houses. Ours is actually very similar. When you come up to the top of the stairs, the biggest room is the landing. I don't know why. I think I don't know. This is where they gathered. I guess they didn't think that bedrooms were necessary to be big. Wardrobe on the landing, as you expect, and dining table and chairs, as you expect. Very strange. To say the size of the kitchen downstairs, don't know why there's a dining table up here, but each to their own. So I'm going to start off in the bathroom. So you come up the stairs, first door, you have the bathroom with a tub, which isn't a full-size tub. For reference, you can see it's about 1 meter. What's that? 1 meter and a bit. Toilet, bidet, sink. No, the water's not on, I don't think. Little mirror. The views. I'm not going to open the window because the fixture looks a bit rusty. I'm just going to turn my torch on so you can see. I'm not going to open the window because it does look slightly damaged. I don't want to damage it further. But the views from the bathroom, I can see horses. I mean, I'm sorry. There's a toilet here. Just imagine sitting on your loo, looking out your window and seeing horses out there. I'm sorry, what? It's a bit nice, isn't it? You can literally lay in your bathtub and look out at that view. Unmatched. Those views are unmatched. The other thing here in Spain, if you're not familiar with being in Spain with the gas and how it works, there's no gas mains. Maybe there is if you're in the city, but when you're in rural areas such as this, the hot water, it's either diesel or electric or gas bottles, which is fine. This is what we've got. So you can have a shower and the water tank isn't going to empty and run cold. The only problem is you've got to make sure that you've got gas in your bottles and keep stores of them. Our gas bottle, we have a gas bottle this size. One gas bottle, I think it lasts us, I want to say about 6 weeks for 2 people, which isn't very long, but we do shower a lot. We're clean people. We're hygienic. And it's not just the bathroom showers, that also goes for the kitchen as well. So any hot water, anytime you run any hot tap, the boiler kicks on and it uses the gas from the bottle, which I think it's nice because you can have showers back to back to back to back, and if you've got guests staying, you're not going to run out of hot water as long as you've got gas bottle, so you're good. So come along the landing, got another bedroom here. This is a smaller bedroom, and this is the one with the tiny little loft hatch, but it is big enough to put a spare room in here. a spare single bed, sorry, it's big enough to put a single bed in here. Or, failing that, if you're like me and you work from home, you could actually turn this into your office. This would be a lovely office room because it's not got, the only adjacent room is the bathroom. So you could actually turn this into your office and have a study with a view. Look at that. How nice is that? You could do like what I've done and have your desk running along this wall. So when you're sat at your desk like this, turn the camera that way, you're sat at your desk like this with your computer on this wall, you've got that gorgeous view with the fields and the corn. How lovely is that? That's what I would do. Or if you've got children, this would be a really nice little kiddie's bedroom or a cot room, little nursery. Beautiful. As I say, it's only a small room, but it's big enough to either put a single bed in or a cot, or have it as a study. So come out of here, come along here, I'll show you this room first. Again, another single bed in here, but it has got wardrobes as well. So you could actually fit a double bed in here. If you took the wardrobes out, you could put a double bed in here and then 2 little bedside tables, or just like 2 little sconces on the wall, a double bed, quite comfortably. And then up here, you've got the view, which again is really, really beautiful. I wonder if you could take this wall out and extend the bedroom. Possibly could, if you put you could even make this bedroom bigger, because this landing is so big. You could possibly make this so much bigger if you put a wall here in between these 2 windows and run it down like that, so that when you come up you've just got a corridor. You don't need a huge landing. If you just had a corridor, you could make these 2 bedrooms huge, because you could extend it if you put a wall here running all the way down and then divide it in the middle here. You can have a door here and a door here, and then you've got 2 really big king size bedrooms if you're able to take these walls out, this wall and this wall. But I think if you put a new supporting wall in here in the middle and a wall coming down parallel as well, I think you could do it. I think speaking to a builder, speaking to an architect, speaking to somebody who knows what they're doing, and figuring out if that could be done, it's very plausible. But yeah, come into this room here again. Same view out of this window as the one from next door. So yeah, and again, wardrobes, which obviously take up space. But if you could take this wall out and open this up and make 2 really big rooms up here, then you're winning, aren't you? You could have 2 big king-size bedrooms up here with a study and a bathroom. Lovely. Or a guest bedroom, or a cot room, or an office. Whatever your preference is, but you could easily do that. And then if you made this wide enough, obviously for safety reasons, you want it to be wide enough to be able to come down a corridor, you could lift these railings up a lot higher as well, the wall, or take it out and redo it however you want, put a proper banister in. And then, yeah, 2 big lovely bedrooms. I think there's a lot of potential with this property. It's just going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's livable. It's livable right now. There's no mould, there's no damp. Yes, there's a few broken panes of glass. I mean, look. Oh, that looks like someone's thrown a stone through the window. I don't know. It's a very safe area. I'm not saying people are throwing stones in. It's a very safe area. Trust me, it's a very safe area. But yeah, structurally, it's really, really sound. So you could actually move straight in, but you'd need to clean it. You would need to clean it from, you can see from the video, it is very, very dirty. It's not been cleaned in years. And I think the first job, if you were going to move straight into this house, the first job that you would need to do is put new windows in. Obviously, apart from cleaning it. So upstairs there is actually a floor. It is tiled and it's like a terrazzo. Just going to zoom in a little bit for you so you can see. And the stairs are stone, which are actually really lovely. Just give them a bit of a clean up. That'd be lovely. There's a door at the bottom of the stairs here, random. And then the downstairs hasn't got any floor, it's just concrete. So, yeah, there's a lot of potential with this property. A lot of potential. It is a strange layout if you're not used to this kind of a layout. But because it's got such a huge kitchen, I'm not used to such a big kitchen. Until we moved here, I was like, oh my gosh, this is luxury. When we moved into our house with our massive kitchen, you could take all of this out and put your sofa, your TV on the wall here, sofa, and have just a big, nice, open plan kitchen lounge in here, and then just have a nice big open hallway. I do feel like this is a waste of space though, this hallway. So I would, if it was me, I would look at trying to, I know it would cost money. It's not a 5-minute job with a sledgehammer. I'm telling you that now because this wall here is a supporting beam. It's a solid supporting beam. But I know that builders and architects can do miracles nowadays. And if you could open this up to be able to use all of this space in the kitchen, diner, living room, you're winning. Literally, you're winning. The electric box is just behind the front door here. So if you know anything about electrics, I'll show you that. These actually do look quite new, minus the fly. But if you know anything about electrics, then there you go. I'm not an electrician, I'm not going to pretend to know. But I do think that those 3 switches in there do look quite new. So yeah, I'm just going to turn the torch off because it's blinding me. There we go. So yeah, so that's the property. I've tried to show you the area so you can see all of the land that it comes with and the area around us. I mean, we're not near a highway, we're not near any like main roads. It's super quiet, you can't hear any traffic. The only thing you can hear is the sound of the drone and the horses occasionally. It's just really peaceful here, so peaceful. So if you really just want somewhere rural, amongst nature, somewhere quiet with peace and tranquility, this is your place. So I've just been speaking to the owners there, and David's been speaking to Pepe, and the question that is on all of your minds is the price. How much does something like this go for in Galicia, rural Galicia? How much? The owners have said that they would like 80,000 euros for this property, which comes with the house, the barn, the land and everything on the land. They are open to negotiation, so they would be willing to consider offers. If you are a genuine buyer and you're not messing around and you put in an offer, who knows, you might get accepted. But their asking price is 80,000 euros. That's obviously not including tax or any notary fees. That will be on top of that. But if you would like to know any more details, get in touch with us, and we'll be happy to, because it's just down the road from where we live, we'll be happy to pop back again with some more photos or videos if you need anything else, or if you want to see the property on a rainy day to check, I don't know, what it looks like. Or you know, in a few months time when everything's green and lush, because at the moment we're in the middle of summer, we've had a heat wave, everything is dry, we need rain. In the winter this will all be green. This will be green and lush and full of life, all of these fields around us. So at the moment obviously it is dry, very dry, but what a little gold mine this could be. This could be something really special. Just depends on who you are, what you're willing to do, because it will need some work. But if you're interested, make a cheeky offer. Never know, you might get a bite. So is that a garage or some sort of...
Whatever you want it to be.
Some sort of...
All the roof is down, so
okay.
It's all derelict.
So that would be a complete renovation job.
Definitely.
Yeah.
it was stone there.
But it's, yeah, I was going to say, I can see it's been made with breeze blocks here, and all of that is stone. So if all you had to do was the roof, you've got a garage or a barn or whatever you wanted to use it for. The neighbours' houses are stunning. So you can see the area. The neighbours, you know, they take great pride in what their house looks like. So they would, I'm sure, you know, the neighbours would be so happy to see somebody buy this and renovate it and do it up nice and turn it into something really special, you know, like the neighbours have with their house over there. I mean, they've got the house and they've got the barn, the outhouse, and it's the same with the house opposite in the other direction. But you could absolutely like have this as your driveway. You would turn this into your driveway, wouldn't you? This would be your access point in and out of your property. Put a nice driveway in there, access up to the house. You could renovate that outbuilding there and turn that into your garage, and leave your car in there. Gorgeous. I mean, you've got cornfields next to you on one side, horses on your other side, cows opposite. I mean, it's just lovely. And look at this. Isn't this just idyllic? So this is the property here on my left. And this is how quiet the little country road is. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it gorgeous? If I can give you my personal opinion, like I'll tell you now as well that we are not working on any commission. We are not getting anything for doing this at all. Absolutely none. Other than the fact of just trying to help someone out. If we had someone like us to help us out when we were buying ours, we would have been really grateful. It would have been really handy. We're not working on any commission. We're not getting anything out of this ourselves at all. So I'm going to give you my honest opinion. This house is overpriced, 80,000, I feel. Looking at the market around here and what you can get for your money based on the property prices in this area, based on what we paid for our house. We paid 75 for ours. Yes, it was a steal. It was up for 90. We put an offer in for 65. It was accepted. We were going ahead with it, and then we decided to buy the land next door with the barn for 10. So we got it all for 75. This house needs a lot of work and it's a lot smaller than what we've got. But, you know, it depends on what you want because you're so rural here. Look at that. I mean, that is just a gorgeous shot, isn't it? Isn't that just stunning? Really lovely house. 3 bedrooms, kitchen, 1 bathroom. But look at where you are. And off they go. The location is wonderful. Anyways, get in touch, let us know.